Hola a todos, acá Seba Rollero desde Córdoba. Estoy en Lost in Random. Estoy a punto de empezar la partida. Primera vez en el juego, veo un dado, asumo que estoy en manos de ese dado y lo que me va a pasar en la historia, obviamente, tras haber visto el trailer, es saber qué pasa un poco por ese lado. Así que como ustedes me voy a sorprender minuto a minuto viendo lo que pasa con lo nuevo de EA, lo estoy probando en una PlayStation 5, allá vamos, empezar partida, nueva partida, me suena lindo en los auris HyperX que tengo y con los cuales estoy haciendo este video
Long
comentado.
ago, in a
Vamos,
land you might remember from your dreams, the
cuenta cuento.
power of randomness was celebrated by all. Those with dice would roll them to shape their destinies, and the bravest few would challenge each other in games of chance. Epic tournaments in which their very lives would hang in the balance.
Lindo nombre para un dado, Fortunato. Se ve lindo el juego. Espero que el video me capture en 4K y ustedes puedan disfrutarlo igual en YouTube. Yo lo veo alucinante de un tele 4K con HDR. Bueno, asumo que como todo juego que arranca, va para el lado del tutorial. ¿Qué onda? No sé, me salió a apretar. Ahí está. Ok, está difícil, Combate en 3D. Algo pesado es lo que lo siento el combate. Por lo que veo hay... eso de las cartas, ¿no? Viste, me aparecieron unas cartas ahí a la derecha. A ver qué más viene. Goya. Buenísimo, presionando. A ver si carga rápido. Ah, no, claro. Todo tiene un tiempo de recuperación. Listo. Primera conclusión, se ve lindo. Me costó sentirlo fluido a ese momento de combate. Asumo que no debe ser lo que más tiempo te lleve en parte del juego, ¿no? Pero no nos adelantemos. Ahí ve ese dado.
But that was in the era of the dice wielders. And like all eras, it too would come to an end, fading into legend and mystery.
Durabilidad del arma. Ahí estamos.
Our story begins later, in Wanecroft, a small village populated entirely by people who have never once been dealt a fair hand.
Hasta ahora lo veo muy serie animada, una peli.
I am the queen, and my dark dice will decide your fate. Random rules! See that, Bernard? You're a sixer.
Oh, wow! I'm gonna live in the Queen's Dream Palace for the rest of my...
Nuh-uh, you're a dirty 3, doomed to a life of fighting and misery. That's cheating. Well, so is having an almighty dice, Snake Eye.
Stop, you guys. Wrap this up. We should really get going.
It's just a game, sis.
Even, I promised Mom and Dad to get you home.
The Queen! It's the Queen!
Hey, was that really necessary?
Ah, blandito ese dado.
Now we really have to run.
Odd, wait.
Stay behind me, sis. We've got to run home and hide. Now!
Ay, no, bastante más grande de lo que pensaba. Araña. Bueno, un poco rústico el salto.
Shoot it with this. With this? Where? It's not doing anything.
Claro, está disparando a cualquier lado. Mala mía.
That was
Estaba cantado, es iluminado.
nothing to it, sis.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Sufriendo.
Random rules!
That's Nanny Fortuna. Works for the Queen, kidnapping children for her.
Kidnapping?
And so the Queen decreed that any child who had reached the age of 12
Claro, no puedo pasar
would
por
be
ahí.
given the grand honor of rolling her
Bueno, estamos en el momento en que nos vamos enterando de qué va el juego.
which would reveal to them their place in the world of random.
Check out this secret portal.
Bring me all of the children.
It's an old crawl space.
It works for us. Nice work, Bernie.
All the
Let's go.
Queen's wisdom is as wide
Bueno, viene
as
para el
her
lado de la
power,
plataforma.
which is infinite, which makes it very easy for all of you to do what
Pone un
she
poco en
says,
estilo 2D
since she is and ever shall be
o
correct.
2.5D.
And though you may
permite
feel a twinge of
decirlo de ese
emotion
modo.
when you watch your children move to their new ways, ensure that you are feeling the correct emotion, which is joy. Joy that the Queen's plan for us is so grand. Joy.
Lo que veo, cada salto de plataforma requiere la pulsación de un botón. No es que va fluido y salta o toma ese camino directo como vieron con las escaleras o el momento de saltar.
Even, Odd, where have you been? We've been worried sick.
I'm sorry, Dad. I tried to.
There's no time. She'll be here any minute.
Quick, get down.
Happy birthday.
Oh, even.
And I got a present for you.
It's so cute.
Make a wish.
Ay, ay, ay.
And the Queen said, every child of 12 years shall throw this supreme dice, and so it was. For random is fair, random prevails, and random rules. Random rules! Be grateful, child, that the Queen herself is here for your special day.
Ahí está la villana. Vamos a ver qué nos da el random al lanzar ese dado.
Now roll the dice, and let's see what kind of person you truly are.
¿Qué onda el 1? ¿Qué onda el 6?
It had been settled.
At least, she'll be a sixer.
Even! Oh, no!
Stop it!
And so, Odd's destiny came to be living by the side of the Queen up in the Sixer's palace, where, it was said, all dreams came true. But Even's nightmare was just beginning.
Par o impar. Bueno, viene tristona la cosa.
Odd? Where are you? I'm coming for you, sis.
Linda ambientación. Oscuro, pesadilla. fantasmita.
Odd,
Ruido de agua.
I'm gonna find you, okay? Tell me where you are, Odd. Help me find you. Odd, I'm here, sis. I'm coming, Odd. Odd.
Uf. Me gusta eso de la mezcla de colores. Está buenísimo. El azar es justo, el azar prevalece, el azar gobierna. Para aplicarlo a la vida también. Bueno,
More than a year had passed since her sister had been taken away from her, and in all that time, Even had never
estamos en
dreamed
11
like
minutos
that
y
before.
pico. 2 o 3 ataques bastante lentos. 2 o 3 recorridos por el escenario. Más o menos. Una historia que pinta linda.
Even knew she was now awake, and knew this was the same house she'd lived in her entire life. But something seemed off. Something seemed... A portrait of Uncle Jinx. It was said he'd sailed the 7 seas, and then drowned in the 8th.
Conocer la familia
A
de las
painting
niñas.
of Aunt Cordelia. She could play every single musical instrument in one craft, which was impressive, but none of them well, which was markedly less impressive. An
Buena la
image
onda
of
del narrador para
great,
hacerte sentir
great
dentro del cuento.
grandmother Waters. She was the woman who'd invented sliced bread, which made everyone very excited. Well, before then, they'd just taken great big bites out of loaves. An image of great-great-grandfather Peters. 200 years ago, he ate all his clothing to win a bet. Even supposed that was the reason this portrait stopped at the neckline. Even's mother had always painted, and she'd share with Even the stories she'd hidden in her paintings. Odd shoes, little parts of her life, still dotted their house. These paintings showed stories Even's mother told her were safe to share, because they were true. Or so she said. Like the story of the card makers of Five Town. Even's father never told her stories. He preferred reality. It was still very late. Or
Bueno,
was it very early?
puedes interrumpir
And
al
Even
narrador
didn't want to wake her parents.
para salir.
Even's parents had locked the doors securely, as they had every night since Odd was taken.
Que el personaje vaya lento es porque te obliga a mirar ese contexto, esa recreación de esa habitación.
Shadow Man, a mysterious figure who'd gobble up children who'd ventured too far from home. Even was too old to believe in such stories, or at least that's what she told herself.
El fantasmita del sueño. Afirmando que es fantasma.
Even stared at the toy, feeling the ground tilt beneath her. That was the exact same stuffed animal she'd given Odd on the night she was taken. Even knew her parents would be heartbroken when they woke and found her missing. But she had to go. She had to know.
Y ahí va la aventura, me parece. Bueno,
That glowing figure seemed to keep its distance from Even. When she got closer, it moved further away. It was leading her somewhere.
Easy there, Even. What are you doing out so darn late? You're running like the old witch Uma put a curse on you.
Ah, momento.
Oh, darling.
De elegir
You're
opciones.
trying to find your sister, aren't you? I'm afraid the past is the past, child.
Vamos con el por favor.
That spark in your eye tells me you're not fooling around. I remember being your age once, I do. And I know how important imagination can seem. All right, I'll get out of your way. But don't tell your parents you saw me. Deal?
Listo, vamos con un secretito y pasamos.
Young Miss Even. And stay away from the outskirts.
Bueno, ahí vieron un desacople entre el movimiento de los labios y la presentación de la voz. Nada dramático, por cierto. Ahora, ¿qué onda? No, me equivoqué. Va por el otro lado. Vamos con salto. Miren que estoy trabado en esto y me estoy arruinando este gameplay. Quiero quedar así de mal. Ah, era por acá, era por abajo. Palacios.
Wait up, please! Wait up!
This was Onecroft, the world in which Even and her small family lived. Like all Oners, they hauled junk for the cargo ships that came and went in the night. All this labor was done for reasons that were never clearly understood. The Queen willed it, and no one would dare oppose her, and that was enough for everyone. Everyone, that is, except Even.
Come on, Burn, just hit it. It's right there. He's trying, Lucky.
Aw, shucks. I'm all out of potatoes.
Ahí, vamos a ver.
No
qué sale.
breakfast tomorrow, and you couldn't hit the spot. Smooth
Horrible
going,
soy,
Burn.
Hablo
But
de la
it wasn't
gomera.
my... I mean, you're the one who...
Vamos.
Aw, I guess you're right, Lucky.
Bueno, me costó apuntarlo, Quizá necesito un poco de más ayuda. Lo bueno es que viene eso hacia mí. Diario y mapa. Bien. Típico. Interfaz para ubicarse. Lindo los dibujitos. Lindo donde estamos. Misión principal y misión secundaria. Vamos por 18 minutos. Vamos 2 minutos más. Vamos hasta los 20 para no saturar a nadie. Allá está mi amigo el fantasma. Muy lindos gráficos.
There, you saw it, didn't you? There it was again.
Ver.
Come on!
Or whatever that spirit wanted. It seemed to involve bringing Even here. But why?
Díganme que ustedes lo vieron, yo no lo vi. No sé por qué me parecía que no había que pasar cerca del otro señor. Gente preocupada por algo. Bueno, salí al mismo lugar. Lo que pensé que estaba descubriendo América. Bueno, no hay forma de caerse por ese camino.
Big
de
city
madera.
life. I must be so glad. You ever wonder what life's like in the other zones?
Bueno, como se ve acá, está bueno para ir informándose de qué onda. Un poco cortante, ¿no? Hay un poco de exploración y de averiguación, por supuesto, para saber de dónde estamos. Querido. Mi recomendación estando en Córdoba, prepárense un fernecito, hielo, sentadito y con mucha paciencia le vas dando. Porque, ¿cuánto pasó? 20 minutos y viene todo para masticarlo despacito,
That strange figure. Even knew that her fate was
A ver si-
changing. that her future was suddenly filled with unknowns.
Sin nada que
And she
nos
also had
haya
the
roto la
distinct
cabeza.
feeling that she wouldn't be back home for quite some time.
La onda del narrador, la musiquita, el mal momento de haber perdido a la hermana por esas cosas del random. El lanzamiento del dado. Pero viene lento, ¿eh? Ya me pasé los 20, lo sé. Me hace falta ver algo más, no me puedo quedar así. A ver. Chivo. Ah, no hay forma de que te caigas, no hay forma de que yo me vaya al agua. Por ejemplo, ahí yo muevo los costados y no va. Listo. Bastante guionado, por decirlo de algún modo. Bueno, vamos a esa neblina. Cruzamos y me doy por vencido. Vamos con esta cinemática y cortamos. Este es el momento de las cartas que fue revelado en el gameplay. Hay que elegirlas para aplicar algunos poderes y poder ir avanzando. Cartas misteriosas, acá está. Estas cartas tienen ilustraciones preciosas y según cómo se miren desprenden un ligero brillo azul. Bien. Creativo, puntitos con patitas. Somos que sabemos aplicar esta, el joven
Even could
fantasma.
barely make out what the ghostly figure was. It was beautiful, inscrutable, and there seemed to be a sorrow to her.
Bueno chicos, hasta que llegué 20 y pico de minutos. Llegamos al muelle, lindísima ambientación. Estoy esperando que algo impacte y me haga transpirar las manos. O se ponga algo que me haga participar un poco más. Por ahora solo relato, 20 y pico de minutos, esperando novedades en Lost in Random. El resto será spoiler. Obviamente pones en la búsqueda de Lost in Random Gameplay y te encontrás, te ves la historia completa. Yo quería mostrarte cómo arrancaba para que lo veas. Relatado en cordobés, acá se va Rollero. Gracias a todos por estar prendidos. Chau chau.